Alright, what is today? I don't remember. Okay, moving on. We got this recapped. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of December. And we managed getting all the paper caps, except for that one. That one we're going to get to in a minute. So, I got all the other ones pretty much bagged and out of there. Matter of fact, there they are. Safety caps. All the rest of them other buggers in there. Now, if you remember in my last video, or was it the one before? I don't remember. Getting old sucks, man. Well, I wish it sucked. But anyway, you remember me mentioning about this Chingawonky there. I thought it was, I just assumed it was a resistor. It's not. Practically fixed. Viewed the video and came up with and nailed it. It's a cap, a capacitor. As a matter of fact, Baram Shorish, he noticed that there were one or more of them in here. Let's see if I can hold still long enough so I can point them out. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Although it's a different value, that is a capacitor. There's another one there. Black, brown, red, silver. There's probably a lot more in here, and I just happened to notice those because somebody brought it up. And if I hadn't shotgunned it right off the bat and just assumed that it was a resistor, if I'd investigated a little bit more, I would have found out that that one there was C9. It come off of that tube onto here. That is that one. And if I looked in here on C9, it was showed a condenser, DC blocking, 220 picofarad. Duh. Yeah. Thank you, Practically Fixed, for that little bump. Appreciate it. As a matter of fact, I don't do a lot of what he does on his channel. He does more of the in-depth kind of stuff that I don't show on mine. And that's the reason why I don't have a disclaimer on mine, is so if I don't show you the nuts and bolts of what I'm doing, well, you're going to have to figure it out yourself and do your own homework and be careful. So that's the reason why I don't. But you'll get a lot more information out of his channel. Give him a look and a shout out. Practically Fixed on YouTube. He is relatively new to the group. And so now to this one. This one here is an 05. At least it's marked 05. And I went through here looking at this diagram, and I do not see it at all anywhere here. Now, this one comes off this lug here, and that lug is grounded to the chassis. 49. If you look here, there's 49. It goes to that lug, and it goes up here to number 2 on this phono input socket. Well, we look at here and it does go to the middle one, number 2, on the input, phono input socket. This one here comes off the same lug and goes over here and goes to pin 7 of the 7E7 tube. Well, I'm not seeing it. There's a resistor there. That one does go to pin 7. I think it does. I don't know. Some of that. There's resistors and whatever. But, and that's a resistor. Not seeing it there. So that is bogus. Now, I do see a 41 there. It goes to pin 7. And it goes down here to this number 2 lug on that terminal board. And if you remember in my last video, I pointed to that disc capacitor. It's a ceramic disc. That's a 0.01. Well, if you look at 41 over here, DC blocking 0.01. So I don't know what that 0.05 is doing in there. So I'm, note to self, I'm clipping it out of there, and if there's issues later on, it looks like it's kind of oozing stuff here, so it was getting hot for some reason. Then we'll come back and we will put one back in place for it. So here is that disc capacitor right there. Here's the 34, 49. 49 is way over here. It comes off of the middle one right there. So anyway, we've got all of those paper craps out of there, and we're going to move to get us some acreage in here for our E-caps to go in. That's next. So just wanted to bring everybody up to date what I've been doing and not doing. So stand by, we'll have some more. Alright, we got the E-caps in, and the other one's clipped out. We done took the lugs right off of the can capacitors, and we modified the thing. Those 2 resistors had to be replaced. They were way out of tolerance. So yeah. So now that we got that done, it's going to be moving on to the masking off of this chassis here, so we could, I got to do a little bit of fine brushing on this thing here so that I can get it nice and smooth for finishing. The thing here, I'm going to have to do something with these things. Otherwise, I'm going to have to reproduce the labels. the stickers. And these here are a bit of a boingy. These here are not too bad. Well, I don't have, as a matter of fact, I think I might have that one in another style that I made for a different radio. Probably the Tropic. I don't know if I did this for the Tropic or not. I'll have to take a check of that. That I can reproduce pretty easily. But this one here, it's got light text on dark background. Any text that's white on a dark background, I have a little bit of an issue with, because I have to polyline all the text stuff in order, so that way when I print it on white stock, there's no fill from the image file that I use for the background in order to make all this background dark or like this, where it looks aged. What do we do here? Oh, we managed to make a capper for that one out of some card stock. So we're going to do that now, and get the stuff ready for a finish. So let me do that. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to cover in this segment, it has nothing to do with this radio, but out here I got, in case you've been wondering about the Silvertone 4764, I have it right here, and it's been so darn cold here. It's taken, you know, like a couple of days in order to get anything done on this thing at a time. So it hasn't been curing quite as quickly and as well as it would done in spring, late spring, or early, all through summer and early fall. So I've got to hit this again. I already got about 7 coats or so on here of clear, and I gotta smooth it again, because it's got a little bit of roughness to it, and I wanted to get it smoother. The reason it's taking so long with this is I elected not to use my usual aqua coat on this cabinet because of all the little fine intricate pockets and stuff. It just makes it a big tussle in order to sand it all out and smooth it and fill the grain. But that was a option I decided to take, and it's taken longer now. It's going the other way. So anyway, that's that. So we're out of here. Hope you glean something off of this, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.